Hello, everyone. I was born in March 1997, March 17th, St. Patty's Day to be exact. Now I'm going to be talking about the events that happened in March 1997 that have impacted our lives very much. Okay, the first thing is that the Palm Pilot was created on March 10th, 1997. Um, it was created by Jeffrey Hawkins. He is a very well-known developer, and to this day, he still develops things, but not as big as a Palm Pilot. Now, the Palm Pilot was the first of its kind. It was created for businessmen to take notes. Um, it was the first interaction between one Bluetooth thing to another. They were the first digital subjects to send things to each other. And then the next is that it was the first touchscreen where you could write on it with a pen. Now, another interesting fact in March 1997 is that the famous painter Picasso, his Tete de Femme, which is a famous painting of a younger lady, was stolen in the London Art Gallery. His granddaughter owned the painting at the time, but then she gave it to the London Art Gallery as just respect for Picasso to show his painting to others. Now, what's interesting about this event is that it was not only stolen, but it was held up by a gunman. He was in his early to late 20s, and he had a straitjacket, and he held a gun to the art gallery's manager's head, stole the painting, went into a taxi, fled off, and then later it was recovered during the week. He tried selling it to a collector because it's very hard to sell to the black market, and the painting was worth over $600,000. Now, here's a political view on March 1997. Bill Clinton was the president at the time, and on March 4th, 1997, he developed a legislative plan to ban cloning. Now, it wasn't what we think is like human cloning. Now, he proposed to legislative that cloning in animals or genes and even humans, obviously, that he would like to ban this. Now, for such reason, is that he claims that the relationship between another human or the relationship between a son and a mom or a dad will be affected by if someone was cloned. Now, he pressured this and he got a lot of backup for it. Now, legislative did go his way, and in March 4th, 1997, he did ban this from happening, and now there is no cloning. But I know the research now is different and that they can clone things. Now, we talked about some technology and some political view and a little art. So now there is some sports. Now, on March 15th, 1997, Joe Mullen was a right winger for the Pittsburgh Penguins. And at the time, he was 40 years old, and he played in the NHL for 22 years, which is the average for a hockey player to play when they're as good as he was. Now, this night was very special. They were versing the Colorado Avalanche, and the goalie was Patrick Waugh at the time. And Patrick Waugh is a head coach in the NHL, very well respected. But Joe Mullen scored his 500th goal, and by scoring this, he was the first American-born NHL player to do so. Now, he later retired after the 1997 year, after 22 years. And he ended his career with the first player with 1,000 points born in America. Another interesting sports fact is that on March 31st, 1997, in March, it's called March Madness, and it's the college basketball tournament. So it's the 64 best college and best college men's basketball teams. So it was Arizona and Kentucky for the national championship, and Arizona was going for their first national championship in school history. They defeated three top number one seeds, and they were a top three seed. Now, them by doing this is the first time that has ever happened at the time in 1997 is that a number 5 seed beat three number 3 seeds to win a national championship, which it was Arizona's first national championship. Now they won 35 or 85 to 79, and Arizona had two first round picks on their team, which later they were in the NBA and they had very successful careers. They had Mike Bibby, and then they had Jason Terry, which they are well known basketball players. Um, One of them might be in the Hall of Fame in the near future. So they just recently retired in the past 5 to 10 years. Yeah, so Arizona came out on top, winning their first national championship. So in March 1997, there was a lot of great events, and I hope you enjoyed my speech. Thank you.